Good morning, my obonge and interesting people. Welcome to another global entertainment news breakfast show. Your daily dose where we go to bring better updates from news and trending news. My name is Bella, your host, and joining me in the studio today, they say,
I see your own boy, Stephen.
as they carry today from Punch and Vanguard newspaper. The top story from Punch today talks say 29 states spent 2 trillion naira on travels and other reports. A total of 29 state governors spent 1.99 994 trillion naira on recruiting expenditure, including refreshment, seating allowance, traveling, and utilities in the first 9 months of 2024. Finding by the Punch should have shown. It was also gathered that the state obtained a 533.29 billion loan, while it spent 685.93 billion to service its debt owed to local, foreign, and multilateral creditors. However, this state fell short in their revenue generating target, collecting total sum of 1.92 trillion naira on internal generated revenue, but fell short of the revenue target of 2.868 trillion naira, recording a deficit of 948.28 billion naira.
Well,
How
yeah,
many remain for the state when never travel?
eh, say now normal thing for our country because most of this reason, as I
Oh,
don't, I don't know why, as a governor of a certain country or a certain state, rather, we 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 decide okay, now to dey travel up and down be the issue. Me, I believe the work of the vice president, vice governor, or anybody after the governor or after the vice governor should be the one doing all this traveling and traveling. There are so many people in these positions that should be traveling. You as a governor or as a president or as a
imagine
leader, you should
one
be
one
in
point
your country doing
one point
everything.
money there
Just to
2 trillion
travel,
naira just
and
to
and
travel
and,
alone.
and this travel is within the country, because I
Some of them are traveling outside the country. You
no,
said it's within the
no,
country
no,
alone.
no. This report is the money spent from the federal government purse for their allowances to travel and everything. If they are
And
traveling, if the government is traveling outside the country, it's not under the
and they
government.
fail to even generate a revenue. They fail after borrowing money. The only thing that they use the money to do is just to use it to spend their own lifestyle. We get people where Nigeria they feed like a lot where we they feed for that. All those how I go take talk am, all those old people where they for that sitting
Mm.
leaders where we they feed, because I know understand 2 trillion naira just for
It's the money is on the high side. I told you, it's on the
that's
high
too
side.
much. Oh.
It's too much for all. And if you check these things now, it's not, if it were to be a yearly
Oh my
something now,
god.
man, look at it, and you can be
It's not even up to a
they
year.
can be spending
Just
this
nine
amount.
months. Within 9 months.
It's very, very alarming. I just imagine after your 4 years sitting there, how much
Wow.
has gone down, and
And the
we think, and
infrastructure is crumbling.
we go out and say we need loans for this, need loan for that. We are not checking how much we spend. The money we spend is more than the money we generate as a nation. It's very, very low, and they don't care about it. They keep traveling. They keep
They keep
and,
living flamboyant life.
and if they want to travel, they will go with
Living off the poor
they can go
masses.
with like 100 people
Go
just
carry
to
with them.
travel.
Go carry family. Carry personal assistant.
Governor wey wan
Personal
travel,
assistant go get personal assistant.
personal assistant go get your own personal assistant.
Uh,
The first lady go get your own personal assistant.
and
Personal assistant to the first
go
lady
still
go get your own personal
go get personal
office.
assistant.
Go just dey create office by office by office by office.
Oh my God, may God help us for Nigeria. I don't tire. They will carry the other way they move on. Military retirees short finance ministry over unpaid entitlements. Retired military personnel on Thursday halted activities at the Federal Ministry of Finance in Abuja to protest their unpaid entitlement. The retirees voiced their frustration over the federal government's failure to pay the promised 20% to 28% salary increment from January to November. Their demand include overdue payment for calamity from October 2023 to November 2024. In addition, now 32,000 added to their pension bulk payments of
freedom of movement, freedom of doing things that we want to do. Other countries, look at a country like Afghanistan now, all those countries say war dey, war dey. Just imagine those people fight all the whole war finish now, they can't come back. They can't talk say those people wey fight that war, government can't dey owe them. How you una believe say those people go feel? They lay
that,
their
that,
lives,
that
they lay their lives to so
do you
many
know that
things, and
all
you are
these
owing these
things
people salary. It's
are
unbecoming.
aware to all those, even those ones that are still in work, because this thing alone we're going to make the security personnel to actually behave to the citizen, because they know that they are not receiving their salary at the right time, and then the pension is not being paid at the right time. Why won't they misbehave? They will misbehave so that they can at least accumulate a lot of money for themselves. Even if they are going to retire tomorrow, they will know that say so far say all the work wey I do no be in vain, because you can't. Those people fought a lot. Even those that even lost their life during the war. Oh, and person they spend 2 trillion naira. Government they spend 2 trillion naira just for travels and others.
It's very touching because after you
Yeah, we get
and thi-
we
thi-
get big
this is
wahala for
this
this
is this is
country.
one of the reasons why some military officers will just decide to go rogue. They might just go rogue and start doing an illegal activities that will make that they feel that they can be fetching money from to feed their family. These people also have families. Most of them have 2 to 3 children, 4, 5 children. They have kids. They have wives at home. They need to feed them. Eh,
Yeah.
the person wey
Something dey
talk say
wrong.
na you only like you wan use do dis
See,
thing, make una try dey appreciate dis people.
Nigeria get wahala, like wahala dey
Make dem
Nigeria. I
try
no
dey
even know
appreciate
how I
dem
go take
seriously.
talk am,
It's
but
very
I know
touching.
say wahala dey Nigeria. Some of the things wey they suppose do on time, pay attention to it, they no dey go that side.
And
God help us.
since when I don know dis country, I never hear say dem owe governor or president salary.
May you hear.
I never hear
You
am
go hear
before.
nay if you are against the motion, nay.
I never hear say dem owe house of rep, senator, governor, all those high position. I never see say dem owe dem salary, but and dis people know that people are being held salary. How will you feel make dem owe governor salary for 3 months or 4 months?
God
Just three
help
months
us.
o.
God help us in this country. You carry the other one where they go on. Amnesty alleged 10,000 dead in Nigerian military detention. Mhm. Amnesty International has alleged that over 10,000 people have died in military custody since the onset of the Boko Haram insurgency in northeast Nigeria. During a press conference on Thursday, Amnesty International Country Director Issa Sanusi announced that the organization has filed a case with the International Court of Justice in the Hagues alleging crime against the humanity in the region. The Nigerian military has frequently treated anyone from areas controlled by the Boko Haram as suspected member of the group, Sanusi stated. They highlight documented war crimes by government force, including attack on civilians, extrajudicial and execution, torture, rape, and enforced disappearance.
Well, it's this one sef na another story wey we need to look into seriously because you are saying 10,000 people died in military detention. 10,000 people.
My own question
Ah,
be say all those how will I repentant Boko Haram that time where they send go school where they give like which one wey come die? Shey na still the same Boko Haram
you,
wey dey
you
do
know
video for as a
you
repentant?
know say the country wey we dey we will never know the truth in this country. Even some truth look like lie. Some truth that they will tell us have atom of lie inside. 10,000 people now, 10,000 people don die for detention. Why can't they just give us? You know why I won't believe this fact? I won't believe this fact because you can't just tell us you can't tell us
I
ten
think
thousand on
the
the
reading
figure.
says that it is actually highlighted on some that are not even part of this Boko Haram, because just for Nigerian police they just want us say make they look like say they do real work o. Anybody wey they see for road say e dey waka they don suspect am say na Boko Haram e be that they don catch am. No investigation, nothing. Even if the person talk say he no dey involved of the terrorist o, na lie. We don catch you
The
be that.
find figure,
And person go
just
just die
figure.
like that for wetin you no know. Omo, oh my God, 10,000. Person wey no know anything among these people wey die like this now na just gone and throway. God have mercy. Like seriously, God have mercy on us. The other one wey we wan carry for today be say no reports of Lagos missing party girls police. Okay o. Despite call from Nigeria on X.com urging the Lagos State Police Command to investigate the whereabouts of 6 ladies allegedly missing after a house party in the Lekki area over the weekend. Report that no formal complaint has been filed at any police station in the state. The Assistant Commissioner of Police for Area J Command, Elemero, which oversees police division in Lekki and surrounding area, Oluyemisi Ojo, disclosed this information to our correspondent on Thursday in response to an inquiry about the alleged missing ladies. I heard this
Wow.
ladies that was talking about it on X that time. It says there were seven, but the seventh one forgot her wig, so she went back inside to go and take it. Before she comes back, they have all they have went away with the car, and then she just returned back to her room. This one where police they talk what
But you know say na December season dey and so many
anything is
so
possible.
many things are happening. That's why we always want to caution so many people about how
I think the
ladies
family of these people they
how,
need to
yeah,
actually come out and then
how they, no the families of these people might be thinking where their children are or where these girls are, probably they are safe
since
there.
the police is already saying it, they are at least they have to make an aware of they also if they haven't seen or heard from them on a phone call, they too they should come outside so that the police can make more investigation about this thing because this time around may everybody should be careful, both man or woman may be careful because December they close. The other one where they go on overtime vehicle custom plan abduction after 2 weeks ultimatum. Mhm. The Nigerian Customs Service on Thursday gave a 2 week ultimatum to owners of some overtime containers and vehicles to clear them or else the cargo would be abducted. The service is an ad- advertorials with the Punch stated that it would commence the process of abducting the overtime cargoes at the expiration of 2 weeks grace period starting from the day of the publication.
You
What
see,
if money no dey for these people to go carry their
you
load
see,
wey dey take?
you know say government now they are now being wicked because I don't know why the government will come out and say they will place all these cars on auction. Car people say una seize o, una seize them. Some of these cars may be una dey waka for road, una see say these cars may probably e carry
This
illegal
one
thing
this one is not the matter. Maybe
or
na
e carry
all those containers wey
no
don dey for custom
this
side
no
for.
be no even about container because for custom to come out and say they wan auction something, if na cars wey dey inside container na another case. But the way this matter, the way I dey see this matter na all those cars wey they don see for probably there are some contraband you carry though. You don seize the
Maybe they don
contraband.
carry the one wey dey belongs to them, so they
You
want
you
to
you 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 don seize the contraband. You don seize the contraband. The car wey dem use carry am now they go tell you say you have say na the car be the contraband abi na the thing wey dey inside the car. Custom go seize your car, seize wetin you carry wey be contraband. Normal you don seize wetin be contraband, carry am.
carry your
The
car dey
person
go.
wey get car make e carry the car dey go tell you say you have to pay. So many things happen, so many wrong things happen in this country, and those people now they fit no get the money now to bail this car now, and now you're telling you want to put the car on auction.
Mm.
On auction, I get one uncle wey be say I won't mention name for thing go viral. The guy started work as a custom officer in less than 6 months. Before I knew it, this guy don buy car,
Okay.
black Corolla. Okay, I come ask him how far o, wetin dey sup?
If
Say na all the salary you use buy the car. I say na auction sale. So definitely it means that na
they, and the custom will get the money for selling it out.
the
Like
it will
what?
be a particular
Oh God.
person in the high rank that will
I
just
I know
collect this money.
those people that owns container and those cars now they feel they run up and down and say make they look for
For where?
money to go.
Shey you wan
It's not even for free.
you wan hold custom officer for road say where is your particular, if they see you for road as fellow custom officer you tell them say you so how they take call am, expel the call abi how they take call their this thing, they go give their self sign. You don allow you go. So nothing like make dem stop to dey search you for when you don see custom for front, they go just allow you go.
Okay
Most
now.
of these people don have particulars and they work freely on the road. But na that person wey be say drive im mama car or drive im sister car, they fit just come tell am say make make he pay this, make he pay that. Very, very wrong.
God abeg o. Let's move on to what is on Vanguard today. Lakulawa, terrorists behind Zamfara road explosion, not bandit, police says. Zamfara State Commissioner of Police Mohammed Dalija has revealed that some members of the Dread Lakurawa terror group who survived a military onslaught were behind the explosion which rocked the state on Wednesday. 6 travelers were reported killed after a vehicle conveying them ran on explosive plants along the Dan Dansadua Guswa Road in the Maru local government area of the state. You can imagine.
Just, just imagine, just imagine
People's
the.
life were being at risk
Eh,
by all those things.
but I don't know this Nigerian case and terrorism. It don't be like all those films where I always watch. Those American films, you see, they could just explode things. You just imagine you go explode the road because of terrorist act, and these people, there are people sponsoring them.
Why not? I said it the last time. I said some of these people are not even from Nigeria because they feels like Nigeria is a lawless.
Leaders that are doing wrong things. They attack authorities that are doing wrong things. I don't know why these ones in Nigeria now people wey
Innocent. We don't even
innocent
get anything.
wey no get anything wey they are
Oh my
struggling with their
God.
life. You have to attack them. What is now the aim of this attack?
God help us in
Or do they
Nigeria.
find joy in just killing people or just wasting people's lives?
God help us in Nigeria.
Most of them say they kidnap people to take their part and sell to all these people, sell to all these ritualists for sacrifice, and
And
these same
is all that
politicians
even
come there and
possible?
it's possible.
God.
It's possible. So many things dey happen. So many things dey happen, but I don't see any reason why these people just enter the street and say they want to kill kidnap people in vain.
God help us. Another one from Vanguard it say tax reform bills Apebolo overruled Baru. Recall that Deputy Senate President Jeffrey Baru, who presided over the plenary on the Wednesday, had said the lawmakers suspend public hearing and legislative work on the bills to allow for wider consultation. Wow. He raised a 10-man committee led by Senator Abba Moro to engage with the Attorney General of the Federation, AGF, and Justice Minister Lateef Beng Fabiemi to address continuous issue in the bills. This tax reform bill is still going on. Some were saying the North were saying that they don't want it. Some senators are saying that they don't want this, while some are saying that they want it.
I don't know where Gospel Akpabio is standing for, because overruling Baru, is it Baru or Barui? And then I don't know how they keep pronouncing that name. Because one, I think this tax reform bill is really
it,
eating. It's
it's,
really hit up so many people.
it's hitting so many people.
It's really hit up so many people, because this thing you are taking it to the north, as is north. They know they fancy all these things. Most of them there,
Their own government is just to eat and eat money,
most of them there,
buy
their
cow.
daily activity they do every day is just for their own survival. They just want to do it and survive. But there are some people in the north wey be say if they don't go out a day to sell or to their daily activity, they won't see
The
what
way
to eat.
the way their tradition is, it's just when all those how will I say this election time just come and then all they just it's just as if they just wanted to follow the crowd where the crowd is following. After that is they don't even wanted to like except the few of them that feels like they are into politics, that is the one that is going to be voicing out. But if you're going to be looking at it, the rest of them are just like they don't even know what is going on, but they used to hear news. But some of them there, they don't even put so much interest in this politics of a thing. I think the ones that are actually going to be affected is those that are aware that this tax reform is not going to be so favorable to the country.
So
Well, may God shall help us for this Nigeria. May we carry another one when they go on for Vanguard. Bank staff steals millions as police arrest card fraudsters. Okay. The Castina State Police Command yesterday paraded Adewumi Gabriel, head of ATM operation of a new generation bank Daura branch, for conspiring with a colleague to steal the sum of 18 million from a customer account. Adewumi confessed to the conspiracy with David Mesoye, now at large, using their expertise of the bank operation to carry out the theft discovering during an audit.
Theft. And see, that's why me, if I dey comot if I anything wey concern inside
Okay.
bank this thing, I'm always very vigilant because the nearest person beside you can be an informant to so many people. And you see all those people
You
they
know,
call
you know, you
cashiers,
know,
bank managers, especially the ATM experts.
You know the people that actually used to suffer this kind of a bank thefting and all those is those that have already deceased because their family wouldn't know that their disease has some amount of money like this in the bank, and some say even if they know and then they wanted to fight for it, you are going to hear a whole lot of excuses because of this person. Like if they needed to bring number one fraudster, I think Nigerian banks they have to
No,
bring that on.
it's even actually very dangerous to steal from a deceased person because
Then that is
it's
like
very dangerous. As a bank of manager or bank official, it's very very dangerous to steal from a deceased person because once they realize that probably the disease we judge. Let me give an instance of the disease died on Wednesday, and the last withdrawal of that disease was on Monday. And anything that goes out from that account after that hour the disease died on Wednesday, probably on Wednesday morning, the disease died. Any money that goes out at that period, the bank is in trouble. Because if the family comes out and say and give, or probably the person was taken to an hospital and he died in the hospital, and the hospital gives a pass that this person died at so time, because the hospital always
you
give
have
you
a
that.
slim chance of actually recovering those person.
No, you can recover the money. You
But
can,
is
as a family.
what is going to be very difficult.
No, you say it's difficult because some banks will make it want to look difficult to withdraw because one, registering in a particular bank or opening a particular account, there will be so many protocols you go to. You see where they will tell you next of kin. If the next of kin is a
You
alive,
know that next of kin is not actually that entitled to your own money.
no, the next of kin is entitled to your money if you
It's
died.
not so.
If you died,
Unless
the
you
next
fill
of
this
kin,
form of debt form. There's that on
you can't you can't you can't
yeah, you have to fill it because no
you,
one knows what is actually going
no
to happen.
nobody
So in case
no
that
no
happens,
nobody will feel a debt from the bank because they will feel the bank wants to kill them or something. As a next of kin, as a
Nigeria is always scared of that, but it's actually important.
anything that concerns money, even an insurance company, a finance
But
company, anything that concerns finance, even if you want to register in OP account,
but it's
they will
actually
get
important. I read it somewhere,
mm,
but maybe later today, if we are going to be doing it, we have to talk about this kind of a thing because it's quite important. And make sure our viewers actually join us in that opinion. It's interesting for us.
the one I will say is very scary is all these fintech banks because if you put money there, if you have more than a
Even those
million
that
naira in
are not
fintech
even there,
banks,
their money is missing. Like you don't even know how the next thing. There's this lady that was complaining that all the money, almost 3 million plus, that the team just like wiped up. How she went for all this back and forth for a whole month. She was, oh well, Nigerian banks, we got
mo-
you
mo-
guys.
mo-
You
mo-
can't be
mo-
employing TP
most
there.
of all these fintech banks now, if anything happens to a customer today and the customer has a huge amount of money in their account, I see go through that. How do this money go out? Is the family going to go to the office and tell them that my dad or my mom died and we know that he has a huge amount of money with you people. How do we get this money back? And they know that this person is the son of
Let
this person is the daughter of this person. How do you expect this money to come out? Because this bank is a face recognition stuff. The pin are encrypted. How do the third party or the next of kin inherit this? This is why this fintech have introduced using your BVN, to adding up of BVN to a particular account. If you add your BVN to it now, it's very very fine. In your BVN, you'll be next of kin there. There are so many informations in your BVN that you know that okay, if anything happens, this person, the
Let's.
money goes to.
I think we have to keep this topic for the opinion tonight around 4 so that we can actually go deep into it because there's a whole lot to talk about these Nigerian banks that are actually snooping around, snooping people's money knowingly or unknowingly. Let's move on what is trending today. Today, Tori, where we carry on give you from trending says Netflix set to leave Nigerian market. Internationally renowned streaming platform Netflix is reportedly set to exit the Nigerian market amidst the national ongoing economic challenges. Voila.
If now you go,
No, this one is not the matter if it's now you come. I beg, you.
let me tell you, Netflix is a company um, that they came to. I don't think it's only one person that owns Netflix because
No, it's not.
it's a business. The main aim for starting up this business is to make profit, and I believe they felt that the Nigerian economy is really affecting them.
And you know Nigerians, this guy Basketman was actually talking about the producer where you give them money that they should use it to help you produce movie and then give it to Netflix and then instead of them to use the money they will actually give Netflix 10% of the money then use the remaining one to live a big boy's lifestyle and all that is part of the things that that Netflix is going on. And talking about those that are actually going to subscribe for 1 month and then the entire family is giving them the password to
The problem
200 people with
the problem I have with Nigerians is that the problem I have with Nigerians is that Nigerians are very stingy because one, if you want to work with a company like Netflix, very transparent with them. Because I know Netflix, if Netflix want to take in your videos, not taking your movie or your songs or anything, there's this terms and condition they always go. They will tell you if we collect this your video, we are publishing it to the world to see. Eh? Don't make it to others because Nigerians will upload on Netflix and still use Bluetooth to share and give you a link. If they use sender and share the same movie to you, use Bluetooth and share the same movie to you, use other social platform apart from Netflix. Netflix is a very jealous company.
you know the most funniest part
They want
this
it to be only for them.
do you know the
They
most
will
funny
share to Netflix, share to this one. How do Netflix now make their money?
you know the most funniest part let Nigeria actually come out to tell them Pele my dear.
And because one, they sell to Netflix and also sell to Netflix. You
So
can't be doing.
Nigeria is just so funny and I hope everything come back to normal someday because Nigeria is really at the stake of losing almost all the international companies that we have. God please help us because we don't know where we are
Yeah,
going.
if you go to Hollywood will make a good movie, and they will only want to sell it to Netflix because Netflix
Yes,
will be the one to
pay
take that
them
movie viral. They will
and
publish it.
pay them.
And you get more money from it. You start seeing your stream. You can Netflix will tell you you can't post it on YouTube. You can post it on YouTube, but you see that movie download platform. Let it be only for them. They are trying to make their own. They are trying to sell to eat your own. Let me eat my own. The percentage Netflix you want to collect, it is how many percent? I think 20 or 15. That's just their own percentage of everything you make. They'll be the one to pay you too. Netflix will pay you. If you are ready to be paid, they will pay you. But I don't know why other Nigerians will always want to be claiming wise so many things. You see a film on Netflix, you see another person don dey share am for there was this film one of this Yoruba popular film I watched that was trending on Netflix then. Before I knew it, person don dey watch am for phone without Netflix. I was like but I know Netflix does not do Netflix download? Do you download the film? No, I don't think Netflix just download and watch it on their this thing. But
Yes.
now I don dey see am, people don dey use send that send am.
Well, God help us. Before we go, I mentioned your opinion earlier on, which we are going to be holding. It's a new program that has been running for some time. And it feels like some of our viewers are not even aware that this program has been going on for some time now. You have to make sure that you join us. It's going to be interesting where we tackle some of the hottest topic in Nigeria. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We love you all from Global Entertainment News. Thank you and have a blessed day. Bye.